Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Project Life 2024. Today I am working on week 30, and I thought I would come on and show you just how I want to use some of my big embellishments. I have a lot of DIY embellishments. This was just a little scalloped oval that I cut out of some scraps, a tag, and this is a layer of scrap paper and one of the Maggie Holmes kind of word strips. So I'm thinking I want to use that in this layout, but because it's my title card, I'm also going to have to find a spot to put week 30 and then the date range. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to try to work it all in. The other things I can tell you is this is essentially the photo and this that inspired my layout. I'm embracing the green and blue and a little bit of yellow. Did my journaling off camera. Some of the things that I pulled was this Citrus Twist stamp. Some just odds and ends. Again, I went into my sticker stash and grabbed anything that was in the blue-green family. I also grabbed these little sticker sheets. This one is ancient. I think I picked this up at Walmart like 10 years ago or something. So the hope is to use some of these and also some of these. These are all clear stickers. So we'll see how we go. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I will put you on fast forward while I get embellishing. So this process took me 11 minutes to do. And the reason it took me so little time is because I tend to do things in different stages. So when I did this layout, when I kind of started to set it up, it would have been over a week and a half ago. And what I did was I essentially printed out all of my photos for this layout and an upcoming layout and kind of put it aside, came back to it a little later during the day and chose my cards and my embellishments. And now I'm coming back to you again, filming it. So if you're someone who doesn't have a huge amount of time and you tend to kind of overthink things, as I do, and you have a crafty space that you can walk away from, that's a really good way to tackle projects, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed by choices. I'm getting better at that, but I still find you get lost in kind of perusing all of your different scrappy goodies and you lose track of the fact that you needed to get this page done. So it's kind of a way that I tend to tackle things now. I used to come into my scrap room and then try to get like 2 or 3 different things done, but it was too much. And especially with the puppies, I find that I may only have, an hour or 2 of a window. And in that hour or 2, I have a lot of other things I need to get done. So I'm trying to do things in stages. Yeah, this is where I goofed it. I'm trying to do things in stages, and that seems to be working well for me. If you're, a new mom, if you've got a job that takes you away from your house and you can't really come back to things, like you've got to find a system that works for you, whatever that may look like. This is just a system that I've found that works for me, because otherwise I could be in here for 8 hours and get a lot less done. So at least this way I feel like when I come in, I'm not making a massive mess and having to clean up before I get started too. That's the other bonus to doing things this way. For me, again, this system is working for me. So there you go. Just kind of gluing some things down. I'm not super happy with the way this card turned out, but it's done. So I think if I were to do this again, I would have probably die cut the little letters to create the week and the number 30. I'm flipping through this, realizing there are a lot of numbers that I'm already getting short on in my favorite colors. So next layout, I'm going to see if I can break out of my using black for everything and try to use some like red or blue instead. So, and the next couple of layouts are going to be from our week's vacation at the cottage. And so I guess it'll be another kind of a bonus video. We didn't do a lot of vacationing this year, and I didn't do as many day trips as I had hoped. It was just so ridiculously hot. It was hard to motivate yourself to leave air conditioning, but the weather is shifting because it's late August right now, and it's kind of got those like crisp mornings and crisp evenings and then warm during the day, so we'll probably end up doing some little day trips on the weekends. So you won't have to keep watching me scrapbook photos of my dogs and what I'm eating and drinking. I live such an exciting life. My goodness. Yeah, so the photos that I chose here just kind of happened to all kind of go with the color scheme. That doesn't always happen, but it was a happy accident. So here we go. Looks like I'm back to you live here in just a moment. And week 30, all done. I goofed this at first, and I almost chose too light of an alphabet, but I was too lazy to get out any other stamps or do anything else. So there we go. Week 30. Complete. All right, friends, as always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.